Hey everyone, welcome back to another shipping video. My name is Jarrett. I also go by That Online Seller here on YouTube. And today's video is gonna be about shipping everyone's favorite glassware. That's right, glass cups to be more specific. You find these everywhere. Garage sales, thrift stores, they're everywhere, okay? There's some great ones out there, but people kind of ask like, how is it that someone, is selling this thing so cheap and yet it's over £1 to ship? I'm gonna show you, for one, you have to ship these secure. You cannot, you cannot skimp out. You need the shipping peanuts, but I'm gonna show you basically the reason why. And I'll talk about it here real quick before we get started into the video, is the fact that these are cheap. You can get this for $0.25, okay? You can get this for 25 cents. People do volume. They factor in the cost of their bubble wrap, their shipping peanuts, and their boxes, whether they're free or not. And if they're only making $3 or $4 off these, they're fine with it, because if they have 10,000 listings and they sell 50 a day, and they're making even just $2 a piece, right? They're making $100 a day off of selling 25-cent glass cups. All they gotta do is throw some bubble wrap around it, some void fill shipping peanuts, throw it in a USPS free shipping box or their own boxes, and boom, it's off. And they can find these every day, everywhere. And there's some great ones. I'm saying I got a vintage Mickey one. This is one of those McDonald's ones. Same thing here. This is a Batman McDonald's glass, and you can find these dirt cheap. So let's go ahead and go down to the shipping office here. I'm gonna show you how to get these things packed up secure. Okay, so here we are in the shipping office, and we got our glasses with us. Now I'm gonna show you a couple of other different glasses. These are the ones that I was talking about shipping, but I also have a couple others here. This is one of my favorite coffee mugs. This one's like porcelain or glass, and this one's made out of tin. Now I'm going to show you the difference in the weights. Okay, now take a glass, for instance, like this Mickey one. If we measure it, it's already close to 14 ounces, which means that thing is definitely going over £1. Okay, this one right here, a little bit lighter. It's about 11.6, so maybe it's going to get to about the 12-ounce mark. But once we even just add a box on, it's already sitting at 15.4. Add packing peanuts, bubble wrap, it's going over £1. Okay, now take, for instance, the coffee mug here. Okay, same thing, 11 ounces, it's going to be going over £1. Take this tin one though, you put it on there, it's only 6 ounces. Okay, so this is going to stay under £1. This could probably go in an 8x6x4 box. I have one, it's already kind of done up right here. It would go in here, be able to go first class. All the rest of these are going to have to go priority, or FedEx, UPS. Okay, so you're going to have to factor in that when you're buying these things, you're going to want to factor in $8 to like $12 or $13 for shipping. I know that sounds bad, it sucks, but you're going to have to figure out a way in order to make it cost effective to sell the mug, whether you charge for shipping, actually calculate it, or whether or not you just say, hey, the mug is 20 bucks, or the glass is 20 bucks. I paid 25 cents for it. It's cost me $13 to ship it. My cost of goods is like 25 cents. And then if I can get, if you can get these right here, these are free. Okay, so you're not going to pay for the box, and you're going to have a few cents if you buy it kind of in a larger thing. You have a few cents into the bubble wrap, a few cents into the packing peanuts, and then so that's your shipping label, and then your fees, maybe a couple bucks on that. Okay, you're talking maybe about $2.50, $3. So you're only going to make a couple dollars. This is all about volume. If it's just a standard $20 mug, if you look up comps and it's $20 or under, you're only going to make a few bucks. Okay, and you have to understand that you need to buy and sell like 50, 30, 100, whatever it may be, whatever your number is out there of these to make it worthwhile. It's not going to be for everyone. Don't buy one of these at a yard sale for 25 cents and think you're going to make 10, 12, $15 off of it, because it's not going to happen. You're going to make a few bucks, and you have to be comfortable with that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into the shipping portion. Now, let's talk about the boxes real quick. One, like I said earlier, this is the 7x7x6 box from Priority Mail USPS. I get these, they're free. You can get an 8x6 or 10x8x6 from the eBay free shipping supplies, or you can get a 8x6x4. Okay, whatever you prefer. This is gonna, if you're going over £1 anyways, this is gonna give you more room to put more packing peanuts in, so you're gonna have less chance of damage. They need to kind of tighten it up a little bit. This is insured though, and if they're over £1, they all should be insured. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you how to do this. Now we're just going to go ahead and do this one. This is the heaviest one I got. What I do is I like to fill the glass up with some of these packing peanuts. So right inside, I just throw some in. I just feel like it gives it a little more stability. I don't know if I'm just making that up or not, but I ship every one of them like this, where I put some packing peanuts. You can even stuff it with some like packing paper, whatever you want to do. So just it gives it a little more like stability. And then we're going to get our bubble wrap out. Now, you have a couple of different options you can do. You can do the roll, which is what I like to do. You can do the up and over. That's another method right here, okay? I personally prefer the roll. I feel like it gives it more of a base of where it's gonna be. But what I like to do is I like to tuck in the top right here, so that way it keeps those shipping peanuts in. And then I'll roll it like this. So it just gives it kind of like a little like lip on the inside and keeps those shipping peanuts in there. That's nice and secure. We got a nice top to it and a nice bottom to it. And as you can see, that's very, very secure just with the bubble wrap alone. Let's get some tape on this thing. You should only need 3 pieces, no more. One to secure the side. One for the top. And one for the bottom. There you go. Nice and secure, okay? Even if you drop this just without a box, it's, you know, gonna take a lot to actually break this thing. Now, this, like I said, this is gonna hold true for everything that's, you know, glass. If you have like a tin cup like this one is, and it's going, I wouldn't necessarily say you'd have to pack the inside of it per se. I would still probably bubble wrap it because I don't want it to get dented, and I would still put shipping peanuts around the sides, but it's a little more durable. It's not gonna, you're gonna worry more about a dent than a break for something like this. So I'm gonna use for this video the priority box. These are free from USPS. You can order them online. I'll put a link down below in the comments. Now, I know there's going to be some people out there that say you don't have enough around the edges. I have shipped these time and time again like this. Never, ever have I had one break, ever. Okay, now let's go knock on wood there, because, you know, I'm not saying that they can't break, because it's possible for anything to get busted, but I feel like this is absolutely enough space inside here for this, okay? And like I said, it's going over a pound. We're gonna put a layer of packing peanuts down. We're gonna put our glass or our mug in. We're gonna wanna leave a little leeway. Now the nice thing is that, see, this has got some cushion on the top and the bottom. So if you're putting it in like this, you're gonna have, even if it's kind of like up against the box wall, you're still gonna have like a nice like space in between the box wall and the actual glass. And we're just gonna fill the rest up. Rest this up with packing peanuts. And like I say in all my videos, it's always good just to have some bubble wrap and packing peanuts. The hardest part I always feel is the box, is finding the right size box. I feel like having packing peanuts and having bubble wrap around is just a kind of standard thing if you're getting into the online market. Now I like to, you know, put enough in where I actually have to kind of press it down so it's secure, but this is not going anywhere. This is gonna have to get a really super hard hit in order to smash anything that's in here, okay? So we're boxed up. I'm just gonna do one piece of tape over that. You can tape the sides, I generally do, just a little added security. We're gonna throw it on here. We're over a pound, like I said we would be, so this is gonna go, you know, to the, you know, 1 to 2 pound mark for USPS. Now, you could get an 8x6x4 box. It may be cheaper on FedEx and UPS at some point. Some places, you would have to check that. If that's the case, one of the things that I tell people always to factor in is that if, let's say this costs $10 to ship to, like, let's say Midland in the United States. I'm in California, so let's say, you know, somewhere Midland, okay? And UPS or FedEx is $1 more, okay? Is this box gonna cost you $1? Or $1 less, I'm sorry. Let's say they're $1 less. Is this box gonna cost you $1? okay? Because USPS provides the box for free. So that is a cost to factor in. If you have to buy a box, or you actually have to physically go and drive and get, you know, a box, if you live in like a small town or something like that, having these delivered to your door is a little bit more convenience, but you know, you might pay $1 or $2 more to ship it. So it's kind of up to you on like what's your best business model. Like I said, the goal of a lot of these is that if you're buying these for 25 cents, you know, 10 cents, you know, 50 cents, would be to be able to ship 30 of these a day. The nice thing is that you could order 100 of these boxes a day and USPS will ship them to your door. No problem, okay, whatsoever. So you're not having to worry about the supply chain issue of boxes, okay, especially if you're trying to get up on a volume on this. You know, if you're selling like one or two and they're like rare ones, like some rare Starbucks ones, Mickey Mouse, Disney kind of themes, I would understand, you know, like just getting the right size box and maybe, you know, paying a couple bucks for it. That's no problem if you're kind of like a smaller seller. But if you want to do volume, if you want to like be a mug or glass or cup seller, you got to get the shipping peanuts. You got to get bubble wrap, and you can get these free boxes. Okay, you can do a standard shipping rate. You could say all my mugs ship for $9.99. That's a possibility too. And you know that just maybe a couple dollars will get shaved off the top if you know you have to ship from California to New York. Take for instance for me, or if you're Midland and it's not, you know, you never actually get to that amount, you could just say $9.99 as many as you want, because you know that if you sell 2, 3, 4, 5 mugs, you can always put them in a large flat rate, which would be, you know, $17. So now you're cutting your shipping costs down. Someone thinks they're only you know, paying $9.99 one flat shipping fee, and they're ordering, you know, 3 or 4 mugs from you. You got a $50 order and it's costing you $17 to ship. You know, minus fees and stuff, you're actually kind of profiting well. So this is for glasses and cups. I hope this was very informational for you guys. If you have any questions about any other items that you'd like to see me ship, go ahead and leave them in the comments down below. I'm always happy to help. Thanks for watching to the end, and we'll see you on the next video.